Hola, mi compadres. Brian the Boat here. Like that. Opening sentence better. Today we'll be doing another Salvation Sunday, if my iPad allows it, because right now it's propped on these wonderful CD discs, and right now I'm not sure it can hold on right now. So just bear with me if this falls, and if it does, I am absolutely screwed because I can't edit. Well, I can, but it won't be good. But anyways, on to the subject of Salvation Sunday. Today we'll be talking about grace, not gracefulness, gratefulness. Gratefulness. That's what we're talking about today. And so, what I'm talking about is, have you ever had that feeling that you have absolutely nothing? That you're the poorest person in the entire world? That you have absolutely nothing. You don't have the nice things that other people have, which would make you poor. But in reality, it's not. And so I'm going to give you examples on how you can be grateful for 2 weeks. No, actually for the rest of your life, because this is really important for you to do. And so I'm going to have to crouch down, you know. And so what you have to do is, think of the things that you don't think that, you should be grateful for. For number one is waking up today. How did you wake up? You should be grateful that you even opened your eyes, that you breathe. Even though that you're suicidal, you should be thankful for that. Because, you shouldn't be suicidal. Another thing is that, what's another thing? Yes, of course, the simplest thing in the world, walking. You are grateful for walking. Because there are a lot of kids who would love to have your legs. How weird that sounds, to be able to walk. Because right now they're on a wheelchair, wishing they had legs, but sadly they do not. But you do, I think. You have legs, and so you can get up. That's something you should be grateful. Not grumbling about how you have to walk 5 centimeters just to get something. You can walk. You have 2 legs. Go get up. Get it yourself. It's as simple as that. That's my problem. So I can't really complain about you. And the other thing is that, like, you have money. It doesn't seem like you have money. In reality, you go to school, right? Let's go for a kid's subject, because I think kids are here and it's not adults. So you have money, so that gets you food, water, education, stuff you need, stuff you want. But in reality, this should be more than this. Alright, so this one right here is what you need, and this one right here is what you want. This should be the one that you want, the things that you need. This should not be the one that you want, the things that you want. And so, you have to balance it, and so the things you need overtops what you want. Now, being grateful is absolutely difficult. I'm not saying that it's like the world's easiest thing. I'm absolutely sorry. I can't edit this, but hey, we still continue, right? So, it's absolutely hard. I mean, like, being grateful is hard. Like, right now, I'm hot. Okay? I'm really hot right now. I'm burning up because my house decided to slaughter the air conditioning, and I am at the top of hotness right now. I'm not sexually hot, but I'm just really hot because, my God, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I could lift up my shirt and show you how sweaty I am, but I'm not, because that's disgusting. No one wants to see that. Trust me, you don't want to see it. But thankfully, I have a fan. Even though it makes the loudest, rackiest sounds in the entire world, it's still a fan. And it provides cool air, even though there's no cool air in here. There's only heat and sweat and anger. But we have a fan from the 18th century, probably, because the people who lived here lived, like, I don't know, the 17th century? I don't know. I mean, like, this house is, like, old. It's a one-story house, it's a rent. But I have a house. See what I did there? You have to be grateful with the things that you don't see. I have a house. There's a roof on top of me, even though it's broken, but we fixed it. We fixed it. Even though there are rats here, I'm not gonna go there. Even though there's spiders, there we go. Even though we have, I'm sorry. Even though we have spiders, we have protection from flies because they eat those little suckers. So you have to be careful, not careful. You have to watch what you don't see. And also, the world does not revolve around you. And so you have to watch out for others as well. In my opinion, you have to watch out more for others than you. You should, if there's like anything that you need to watch out for yourself, it's for your health. Not for like any greedy purposes, because that's still my problem. I don't know why I'm still teaching this, because this is like right up my alley, my absolute problem. But hey, a hypocrite's gonna teach, eh? But anyways, yes, I am a hypocrite. I mean, I may look perfect with this zitty hair, zitty hair, really? You can also tell by my speech that it's not really well. I don't English well. Haha. What I mean by is zitty face. Not hair, because my face is not right here. This is my face. You probably changed the subject right now. You're probably off watching some YouTuber you would watch, but hey, I'm still trying. But anyways, don't let the world revolve around you, because the world's gonna laugh at you, go ha 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 ha. So don't do that, and don't laugh like that either. You'll be mocked. I've been mocked so many times. Yes, but I don't care anymore. But anyways, there was one last thing I want to teach about, and that's called sin hating. Sin hating is this, as I call it, but this was marked in the Bible, of course, and I can't find it, but here it is. I'm going to blow your mind. Hate the sin, not the person. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Hate the sin, but not the person. If you need to rewind that, I'm going to let you rewind it. Okay, you rewind it. Okay, good. What I mean by that is, if someone's doing something you don't like, don't hate the person. Hate the thing that they're doing. Like, for instance, for me, I hate a group of people. I used to hate a group of people because this really, really bothered me, and it destroyed one of my friends. I mean, I know one subscriber here would know what I'm talking about, but many of you don't know. But he was, in a sense, not in a sense, literally, he was corrupted by this group, and I was absolutely pissed from that. And so, in reality, what happened was, he found comfort in this sin, which is an absolute abomination to this entire world, must I remind you. I will speak of this later, but right now, I can only tell you, it's an abomination. Anyways, he went through this group, he joined it, and then from there, he became different. It manipulated him. It changed him forever. And I couldn't hang with him anymore because it was really awkward. But the reason is because I hated him, but not for the sin. And so I lost a relationship with that, a friendship. And so you have to be careful with that as well, because if you hate the person, it's going to go way worse. You can't help them. If you want to help them, don't hate them. Hate the thing that they're doing. That's going to help them if you still give them love. Okay? And so it's, he wore it. I'm going to go with that. He wore it. And I saw it. And I realized, who am I really hating? The thing that he's wearing? Or the thing inside of that thing? It's not like a dress. It's a costume. Yeah, a costume. He's wearing a costume. Let's go with that. You can probably forget it from now, but he's wearing a costume. And I decided that day, I hated the costume, but not the person inside the costume. Because that costume was a cage. Imprisonment. And it was imprisoning my friend in there that needs to be free. And so, I lost that opportunity because I hated the person, not the sin. And so I have to listen to you today. Hate the sin, not the person. And so in reality, I lost a good friend that day. And right now I have no idea what he's doing. And quite frankly, I do care what he wants to do. But if it has anything to do with that abomination, I don't really care. So, recap. Be grateful. Don't let the world revolve around you, and watch what you do. And don't hate the sin. Do hate the sin. Now, I did the same thing when I was recording another video, which failed. Try that again. Hate the sin, hate the person. Don't hate the person, hate the thing they're doing. That's another thing to do. Now, thank you everyone for watching today's installment of the Sunday Salvation, which is also what I called it the first time, Salvation Sundays. So, thank you all again for watching this. For the Empire, mi amigos, bye-bye.